Hello and welcome to the part 4. As you can see, we're getting closer and closer to the final part, and right here I'm done with the wire management. Everything is nice and tight, just the way it was. Make sure you're not pinching any wire, and nothing is loose. And the other thing I like to mention here is the extension wire which came with the kit, that allows you to extend the indicator wire from the housing to underneath of the tank. But what is important is the direction of this wire. The end, this end I'm holding right now is the female part, so make sure the female goes underneath of the tank, and obviously the male part goes to the housing. So from housing to the underneath of the tank. And here in instruction on page 16, number 32, it gives you a nice drawing which helps you to put the wires back together. On the same page, but number 34 is suggesting you to move the handle ball to the left and right. Make sure it's not interfering or touching the tank or any other part, and moves freely. Okay, now at this point you need two captive nuts, which I'm holding right here, for each side of the tank. This goes to the brackets, the existing bracket which is underneath of the tank. I'm trying to touch right here. Yes, you see those two holes with the bracket. Basically you need to insert or to align the holes on the captive nuts with those two holes on the bracket. Just push it in and make sure you hear the clicking sound, and that's it. And for this part you need two brackets. Comes with the kit. There is one for each side, left and right, and trying to figure out which one goes for this side and find out the way it sits. Basically those two holes, you align it with the one on the bracket, and we use the M5 12mm bolt to install it. So I believe this one is for the left hand side, and again you're using these two, align these two holes with the other. And the bolt you need is M5. Based on this instruction you need M5 12mm. Again, and you repeat the installation in other side of the tank too.
This is one side. Let's go to the other side. I'm going to grab these and one. here.
Now, I need to explain something here. At the final images of this project, you will see that I have installed a different kind of indicators. So I just wanted to let you know this original bracket is capable to add any other aftermarkets, or most of them I should say. The one I have picked is the Rizoma with the amber light and daytime running light. So that means I need to touch the wiring a little bit in order to make them work in proper way. If you're using the original one, you really don't need to do any extra work on the wiring, and you're really good to go. On next minutes I'm going to explain how to put it back together, and just wanted to I'll let you know if you're thinking to do the same, to use any other aftermarket lights, this bracket is what all you need. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to use mine, but I'm going to show you how to do it. You need this piece which goes here to hold the, and I'm going to use this, probably I'm going to use it too. So this is a wire holder, it's a nice piece. Okay, and you send the wire through the bigger hole like that, it goes all the way in, and you see that at the end of the bracket there is a like it goes to this shoulder, and you have to use this screw, the original one from here. So that's how it looks like when it's done. But like I said, I'm not going to use this, and I don't have the part yet, so unfortunately I cannot do it now. I think it's coming tomorrow. But what I'm going to do is to manage the wires. The one with the marking red is supposed to go to the other side, so you send it just like that. So make sure you have access to it from other side. I don't see it. Where is it? Send it through. Yeah. Make sure. Okay, these two. I hope my camera angle is right. So these two stays here. You have to connect it to the indicator. Okay, yes, you have to use the original fixing in order to put the indicator back. But what you need right now is the grommet, to find the grommet. Okay, I'm going to apply or insert one grommet for each side to the bracket. I'm not using any lubricate here, but I suggest you to apply a little bit of rubbing alcohol. It makes the job much easier. And let me do this, and okay, I think it looks good for now. Okay, this is how you manage the wire. The wire from indicator is supposed to go through this wire holder and goes down underneath of that. So you see it on the drawing, it's very clear, just like that. Okay, bottom of the subframe needs, we have to fit the captive nuts. I think they're talking about this right here. So we grab one more of this guy. here. Align it with that. Okay, I think it's good now. Make sure it goes all the way in and it sits in the right spot. Okay, now it's in. This kit is amazing. It's so precise, you know, whenever you want to put these things, there is a notch to align it. It's amazing, I'm telling you. It's such a, you know, great job from Triumph. So you do one there, one, we have to do three, one here, and obviously one here, this triangle. So I have only two of these left, and I was wondering, oh no, okay, that's correct. So this goes like that. You see, this is what I'm talking. You see this notch here? So you see that everywhere. This is such a small touch, but it helps a lot. I really don't like to have the camera on top of my head because it's banging the tank, the pieces, you know. So, but I have no other choice. So we do this. Okay. Okay, this is done. Put it here. Fairing side panel, left hand channel. Okay, rubber stand off. I'm guessing this should be the one. Okay. Now I'm going to align the side panel to the subframe and use the hardware to bolt it on. And as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to the final parts, which means more fun. And from now on, it's really getting easier and easier. Just by looking at the part, you can tell what goes where and what kind of hardware you use. And like now, right now, I'm using 4 plastic well nuts to the subframe. And that's it for this part. And thanks for watching, and I see you on the part 5, the final.